because I hate listening to certain like Kyrie. I'm not the biggest Kyrie guy. I've said things about Kyrie on this podcast based on his actions. But look, I've learned to accept Kyrie and meet him where he's at. Kyrie said words to the effect that, hey, people ain't gonna realize, like, aren't gonna give me and KD respect for what we're doing here in Brooklyn, because what we did is we created an environment that allowed us to be ourselves on and off the court. Paraphrasing. And the way that the media took that headline and ran with it was like, y'all haven't won anything. What makes you think that people are going to recognize what you're doing? Bro. We're not talking about on the basketball court. I mean, because they're looking like one of the best offensive teams in NBA history. We'll see where that goes. But Kyrie is talking about being in a place that allows him to be himself, allows him to take time off, because he's like, hey, bro, it's too much going on in the world. I don't need to be here. Let me get my energy right. And a lot of us are tied to the, well, we got to wake up, we got to go to work. And it's like, well, hold on, what if I'm not feeling right? Why do I have to go to work? Why do I care more about this organization than I care about my own self? Like, I'm going to hemorrhage myself to keep another organization alive that's going to eventually replace me? But no, when Kyrie says that, we're not hearing that. Oh, the basketball player, he's talking about basketball. No, bro, he's talking about things bigger than basketball. He's talking about things bigger than what we talk about day to day. And don't get me wrong, bro, I'm not just a super enlightened individual. But I understand that the idea that we work our entire lives and we stop to enjoy it when we're too old to enjoy things is nuts. I mean, I'm obviously conforming to it because I go to work every day, but my end state is to be able to retire at a young age and do what I want to do with my life and not work. Because see, here's the thing. People get bothered by being called a worker, and there's nothing wrong with being a worker. But you can't have a worker's mindset all the time. You have to understand that the people that you are working for are looking out for their self-interest. And if you want to be in a position to look out for your self-interest, just like we talked about earlier, man, you have to have the money to be able to do it. And yeah, your boss can never come in, and if he has a good staff, the company works just fine. Or if he decides, I want to step away, I'm going to just take my severance package and go, or I'm going to sell and I'm just going to go. He can do that. And what Kyrie is saying is like, look, bro, I want to have freedom. And y'all have not came up with a rational reason for me not to be able to have my freedom. And I'm in the top 15 people in the world at what I do. What do you mean I can't take a personal day because my mental health ain't right? What do you mean I can't take a week off because I don't feel good? What? What are you going to do? You going to fire me? You going to replace me? No, you're not. And if you let me go, I'm going to get picked up by someone else and they're going to pay me the same thing. So like, I'm not going to lose sleep over that. So as much as sometimes the things that Kyrie does bothers me, because I understand where he's coming from, and I like what he's trying to build, a place that you can be yourself. And now, don't get me wrong, I think there should be consequences when you are yourself, but a place that people can freely move and operate around, be who they are. Like, if he want to burn some sage in the arena before the game, let him burn some sage. Let him do it. Who's the bother? If he wants to take a personal day, let him take a personal day. We load manage when we want to. We sit players when we want to.